I'm going to go through why Democrats need to actually fight properly against the Donald Trump administration in its second term. Because what happens in America doesn't just stay within America, it affects every other country globally. So it's important that they fight back and rein in corruption. Because whatever happens in America, whatever decisions end up being made that put people at risk, it's not just putting American citizens at risk, it's actually putting all citizens around the world at risk in every single country. Examples, like with the whole entertainment industry. If you have bad faith actors taking over the entertainment industry, the entertainment industry, broadcasts and puts their content on the internet for everyone around the world to see. So when these channels and these entertainment channels end up neglecting ethics and moral standards in when it comes to disinformation and stuff, it puts everybody every person's lives at risk all around the world. What happens in America in the entertainment industry happens over here in the UK. Another example, which I should have led with, is if the government in America is interfering with artificial intelligence, interfering with companies whatever companies are doing AI, whether it's Google AI, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram. If the AI industry doesn't have ethical standards and standards when it comes to truth and honesty and combating disinformation, it puts every person's lives at risk all around the world of being stupefied and being made ignorant. So we can't have if America is tampering with American companies with the AI and trying to dictate what information is allowed to be shared, that is going to affect the ability to obtain information for everybody around the world. These are the type of problems that you want to actually go to your local representative and email your local representative in order to give them your concerns about this kind of stuff, because AI entertainment and things, not having ethical truth and disinformation and anti-disinformation standards, it's putting every person's lives at risk around the world. So it's important that the Democrats need to fight back and make sure they combat corruption, because what's happening in America is affecting us in the UK and everyone around the world. And also, it's also another one I missed. An example I missed is news media. All the news media that's online. All the news media in America isn't just in America; it's global. So when the disinformation online is produced in America, it still affects us here in the UK and everybody around the world globally. So what happens in America affects everyone around the world, and it's a really big problem when you have the government interfering with these things. And I did a video about this with, can YouTube be trusted after they were intimidated by the Trump administration? So, they are basically affecting, every online thing online, in a damaging way that puts everybody's lives at risk all around the world. Which to re-go through, news media is global, entertainment media is global, YouTube is global, artificial intelligence is global. And when it comes to the artificial intelligence thing, is the Trump administration basically did pass, or well, they tried passing, or they did an executive order, basically trying to dictate and to control AI that goes through the government, which could include, massive companies that everybody uses like Google. So, it's important that our politicians, it's important that, American politicians need to understand that what happens in America affects us all globally, and it puts us all at risk. So anyway, thank you very much for watching the video. I really, really appreciate you if you got this far. Please like and subscribe. Share the video. Go through past videos. If you can. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.